want people to move and express because of the gospel worshiping. Like, how can you not worship him with all that you have, knowing what he did and knowing what the cross means and knowing who he is, you know? And because he's given us that grace and because he's given us that freedom and because he's torn the veil so that we're able to freely like approach him, like why not?
Lord, I worship you because of who you are. Lord, I worship you because of who you are.
I've never thought that art would be anything worthwhile. Just because I grew up and my parents always said that it was a hobby and I didn't feel like I was good enough for it to be anything. And so I never ever thought that art could have been something to praise God with, but I mean, look at it now, look at how he's using it, and I'm just so amazed, and I want more people to know about it, you know? So I was first exposed to prophetic art when I first came to Roots. It was like a joint retreat with GLC, and one of the seminars was called prophetic art, and I had no idea what prophetic meant, but I knew what art was, and I was really interested in it. So I ended up going, and after that I started talking to Pastor James, and he explained what it was, and it was basically to encourage people and also put onto paper what God was trying to communicate to people. And so he was like, hey, you want to paint around the church? And I was like, what? That's crazy. And it was just so daunting to me because I really like to plan out my things, and it was just it really was a leap of faith for me to be up there and to paint something on the fly. And there was just so many doubts where it was like, oh, what if it's not good enough? What if this is me and not God? And what if people don't like what I paint? And all these different kind of fears. But I don't know, I just kind of did it. And ever since starting this, it's really helped me grow my faith and my relationship with God, because if you know me, I'm not very articulate with my words, and I think he really showed me that he knows my heart and that I don't always have to say it in words for him to know.
Lord, I worship you because of who you are. Lord, I worship you because of who you are.
He like completes it and he makes it into something beautiful. That's why I really liked Pastor Susan's sermon on like the 5-2, how like the little boy was like, I don't have much, I have this, but then he's made it into something really great. So every time we're like worshiping and it's like I have not much to offer you, not near what you deserve. But still, he's like, I want that, and he completes it, and he makes it perfect, and he makes it into something greater. And without him, it's like it could be nothing. He just wants the humble-hearted, just to bring what you have. It doesn't have to be much. He doesn't need it, but he's like, okay, I can work with that. Because in the end, it's just worship. It really is. And giving him everything that you have.